Today we're going to go through the Secrets of Success website a little more thoroughly. We're going to check just about every page that we can. We're going to go through and submit all of the free fields that we can. Basically, we're going to do a lot of funnel research. And at the end of this video, we will recap the previous two videos because I'm hoping that this wraps up our Secrets of Success marketing campaign review for now. We may go back to it in the future if we see any interesting tests or if we learn any new information that we want to add to this or to help expand this. All right, let's get started. Okay, the very first thing that I like to do is I like to create a funnel research document. And that's what I've created here. And some people may call this funnel hacking. That's the Russell Brunson way of doing things. Funnel hacking, funnel research, competitive research. There are a lot of ways to call it the same thing. But this is what I like to do. And I just like to go stream of thought and just sort of do a brain dump of all of my notes for any marketing campaign. I like to make it specific so that I have a swipe file of the history of it, of the things that I was thinking previously. And one reason why is because I like to see if there are any tests later on. So we might circle back to this campaign in a month, 3 months, a year from now, and we might want to add some notes to it. So here's one of the very first things I do is I like to see what's above the fold. Now, I'm on a MacBook, which has a smaller screen, so you may experience something different and have a different size screenshot. But let's go ahead and take a quick screenshot of this. So I'm just going to keep it simple. We will take this screenshot, save it to the clipboard. I'll paste this first right away. I will go ahead and bump this down, and I'll just add a little note to the top that says homepage on a laptop browser above the fold. Okay, and I will go ahead and I will also add a mobile one. So I'm going to jump over to my phone here. It's an iPhone, and we are going to add to this document. Let's snag a screenshot really quick. And right away, I see that the mobile version, at least for this particular browser that I'm in, which is Brave, doesn't have a lot above the fold. I'm really quite surprised to see that. I think there are some optimal things to do because we're a mobile-first world today. So when I see a page like this, I instantly think, and I want to write it down, that we need to make sure that our mobile version has a button above the fold, call to action above the fold, fields above the fold if we can get them there, and have the page still look good. So let me add this to this document. Let me refresh. There we go. Okay, here we go. It went into the next page because it is and does look really big because iPhone captures a big image. But let's make this smaller so it fits all on one page. I will go ahead and add a break to this. So we have the first page, which is the home page. Second page will be the mobile home page on an iPhone 13. If you can see here, there's this huge logo. There's a huge spot for a menu. There's header space here. There's a picture that might draw a little bit of curiosity, but we have to scroll down in the mobile view to see any buttons. This has to be hurting conversions, and likely is. So I'm going to make a note of that. Okay, so my note here says we want to make sure any mobile version of our own will have a form field, button, or call to action above the fold, making it easy and fast for users to take action right away without having to scroll. And the reason why I like to do that is because scrolling adds one purposeful action before taking the real action desired. We really don't want people to scroll on a page like this because especially if we're looking for their email address right away. We want all of the information up top, as close to the top as we can. Probably want to minimize the logo and just have the shield there and the menu item to the top right. That will lift everything up quite a bit. We might need to make this image smaller or float it off to the right and have this paragraph left and right. There are a few things we can do to elevate and lift this form and form field above the fold. Okay, this is all part of our funnel research. So whenever we have a project, we can now link to this document in our notes, and I'll showcase that here in just a little bit. Let's continue looking through this funnel, finish our funnel research first, and then we'll go back and add this funnel research to our documentation. All right. If there are any other particular sections or noteworthy sections that I want to highlight, I will get that into my document. For now, I don't have that. We do have an email submit, so let's look at what this looks like. I will submit my email here. And let's see. Here's the thank you page. I'm going to copy, or excuse me, take a screenshot of this. So this is the newsletter confirmation page. Save this to the clipboard. We'll say, let's add a new page here, newsletter confirmation page. Now this is a surprise. There's nothing for sale on here. That surprises me. All right, let's go back. Like I said, we're just documenting everything right now. And we're going to move fast. Funnel research, to me, is all about speed, getting stream of thought, and trying to take note of every possible scenario and putting it into a document. All right, let's go to this one. This is where in video 2, we went into this page. We watched and dissected this video for a video editor. So, looks like it's going to make us wait before we take action. It's going to make us wait the 17 minutes. All right, while we wait for that, let's go look at these others. Ship the books now. Here we go. This is a sales page to make a purchase right away. I wonder if we end up coming back here after we submit our email. Let's just continue our funnel research here. Okay, so we have that. Let's go explore the rest of this. We have the About page. Okay, that's the Bibliomania. Interesting. We have authors. All right, a lot of authors here. I'm not going to take a screenshot of everything because I don't know that everything is that important to me for the purpose of the campaigns that I'm looking at doing. However, if an author page were part of the campaigns that you were looking at doing, you might want to take screenshots of this format and this layout just to showcase that you have documentation of it. So we have a blog. What I'm looking for, maybe calls to action in the sidebar here. We might want to screenshot. Actually, let's go ahead and do that with this. Save it to the clipboard. We'll kind of minimize it just so we can fit it into one page here. There we go. Okay. We're into the next page of our funnel research. Let's see how we're doing with, that's the sales page. We have 15 minutes before they show. It's an email submit. We saw this in video 2. So let's continue looking through the website here. What's this atlas? This is $1 million offer. Wow, this is fascinating. It's called the Atlas. This is a new page that they've added to this site, it looks like. So let's go ahead and screenshot this. This is $1 million offer. This must be where they're spending a bit of time at the moment because I haven't seen many other tests. So let's go back to the funnel research page. $1 million offer. we'll have to go back and watch this at some point. I highly recommend you do that too if you ever want to see what a $1 million offer looks like. I do think Russell in this particular video does exceptionally well with it. And I do think that he may have an audience that has this enough people to really take him up on this offer. It is a very interesting offer. It's about a library. It's about collecting knowledge. It's about building a legacy. It is very, very cool. And I have watched it, but we didn't record that part of our campaign review. Okay, let's go back. Notice how they take away the navigation every time there's a landing page. Whenever you remove navigation from a landing page, it helps people stay focused. It's almost a dark art in a way, even though I wouldn't say it has dark results or it's not a dark pattern technically, but by taking people to a page where there is no navigation, we're making a decision for them and we're helping them stay focused on the call to action, the words on the page, the video, and so on. I think it's a good thing to test. Test that navigation and see what it does for you with it and without it. Some ad networks, though, require it. So just remember that, okay? All right, let's go to the affiliates page and see what that looks like. We have an invitation. All right, we're not going to run affiliates at the moment, so we don't need that exactly in our search. All right, this page we already have a screenshot of, and then we have the login page. Let's actually go look at that login page. You see, I like to try to click everything that I can. I like to go everywhere that I can. I like to see what I can. I don't think we're going to break anything, and I very rarely break anything when I'm clicking around. I try to submit everything that I can and just really go through a funnel and get the whole experience. All right, let's see where we're at here on this. And we might have to do some hacking here. Okay, let's document what happens when the timer runs out so that we can screenshot it. Let's save that really quick. And here we go. All right. So we get a congrats message. And let's save that to our clipboard, paste it in here. All right, let me make a note up top. So this is from the Bibliomania page, so just making a note of this. It's a good call to action, but it's an email form, right? So after the video, the messaging is simply to submit an email address. There's no purchase right away, so let's see what this looks like. Let's go ahead and fill this out. I will submit my email address. And it looks like we go straight to that purchase page right away. All right. So this, we already get access to this page. Let's go back. Oh, this time the home page up here for the logo doesn't work. Let's go back to the regular home page and let's see if this is the exact same page. If we were to say, yes, ship me the books now. Yep, it is. Same domain, same address, same website address, same page, same gifts. So this is interesting. You submit your email address and you get to the purchase page. All right. After submit, you get to the purchase page with screenshot above. Let's go look at that. That's this page right here, the sales page. So let's make sure we write in the documentation that that's it. Here we go. Okay. Well, that was pretty straightforward. This This is a very relatively simple funnel in terms of pages. So we have screenshots of all the main content. We don't have the middle of the page. At times you'll want to capture the entire page. Let's see if we can do that here. Sometimes I will have an extension that will help me with that. And it looks like I don't have one on this browser at the moment. Let's see if we can snap one here. Nope. Okay, so we have captured everything above the fold of the page. Now, in funnel research, I highly recommend, and for helping to keep this video a little bit short, I usually like to try to get the entire page of a funnel so that we have documentation of the entire page, all of the copy, and more. So, for example, I will just do a Control-A or a Command-A on a Mac, Command-C or Control-C on a PC to capture the sales page content itself, sales page text. And I'll just paste it. And that will give me all of the text. As you can see, this is a very, very long page. We have 68 pages here full of content. But that's what I like. I like to have something searchable. I like to have something reliable. This is the sales page. And we should do that for every single page. For keeping this video short and sweet, we're going to move on. However, this is how I like to do funnel research. I just like to capture everything that I can. Screenshots, copy and paste, copywriting, text, and more. We can eventually feed all of this text and all of these images into AI and get something very unique for us and our products out of it, which is something that I really like to do. Okay, so we've done funnel research. Let's go back to the first couple of episodes. We've created a couple of briefs in this series of videos. We've reviewed the campaign pretty thoroughly, not super in depth, but we have over 2 hours of content, so I'd say that was in depth enough, right? We know what Secrets of Success is about. We know what they're trying to do. We know that they have a program that sells information. You get a couple of credits. It's almost like Amazon. You get a couple of credits every single month. You get a package in the mail with books and items never before seen. There's more to this, and this is what's being sold. You also become part of a club, so to speak, a membership club, where you get a couple credits per month to unlock more authors and unlock more content every single month, which is a continuity program, right? It's a subscription model, and that's what Secrets of Success is a subscription-based model. Okay, so in episode 1, we reviewed the homepage and the newsletter subscriptions. We created a brief for it. We created a timeline. We created a project. This will be somewhere near the video. If not, message us or email me, and I will make sure that I get the document over to you so that you can click File, make a copy, and adjust this for yourself. In episode 2, we created a video sales letter brief because we narrowed down and said, okay, we need a video editor because we want to make a video sales letter for our own product that looks similar to what Russell Brunson has done at Secrets of Success. Back to episode 1, we created a recruiting job description because I like to start with HR. Starting with HR makes every entrepreneur's job easier. It makes every marketer's job easier when you start with HR. So for episode 1, with the homepage and the entire funnel process in front of us in the brief, we said we actually need a lot of roles for this project. And in fact, I believe we have them listed here. We need a graphic designer, marketing ops, copywriter, active campaign, video editor. And instead of recruiting for all of those roles myself, I said, let's start with HR. That's something that I've done for well over 14 years now. I love starting with HR. You have an HR professional manage the recruiting process. They do the initial interview for you, and they vet and screen all of the candidates that come into job boards and job sites and so on. All right, so we're looking for a recruiting specialist first. So all we have to do is recruit for a recruiter. After that, it's the recruiter's job or the HR person's job to handle the rest of these jobs or the rest of these candidates that we need to find. Okay? All right. So you should be able to find the link somewhere in the descriptions here. I'm not sure exactly where at the moment, but all you do is click File, make a copy. You should be able to do that. This is a Google Doc so that you can start hiring for your own recruiting specialist. Video editor, job description, role scorecard. This one I put together pretty quickly, and I did that by cloning the HR one and creating this and filling it out for you because I promised this in episode 2, but I didn't deliver it. It'll be in the description there in that video, but for this video, here it is. Video editor, job description, role scorecard template. Again, find the link somewhere around here and click File and make a copy if you're looking for a video editor. And make sure that the mission statement and the brief here are your own, of course. All right? And of course, you have the funnel research document. In episode 1, the brief about the newsletter on the homepage covers this page here, secretsofsuccess.com. And in episode 2, we cover this page to watch the mini movie right now. This is the Bibliomania page. And this is the VSL that we review in episode 2. Okay? All right, I hope this information helps you. I hope that you have learned a little bit about funnel research. You've kind of gotten into the mind of James Zolman here, the digital marketing bear. And out of this series, you have a homepage brief, a VSL brief, you have a job description for an HR recruiter, and a job description for a video editor. If you like what you've seen so far and what you've learned so far, go ahead and do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.